the cap, the pipe, beer. The last time I was here in Bangkok for anatomy conference, I still adore him as he sat with students and doctors, and we're having beer at the cartoon here in this place. It's unusual. Professor is an epitome of sartorial elegance, and he has continued to do that. I have one thing to say. As I was speaking to him, with him, as before we came in, and I said, "What do you now do in retirement?" And he said, "I do some writing, I do some things, but it can be boring." I want to make appeal to the provost and the vice chancellor. You don't allow people like this. He was my own professor of anatomy. Professor Lassie had stroke and came back after being treated, and he was rested. And some of the faculty members said, we should retire him. We should retire Professor Lassie. And I said to the provost then, I said, no, we can't do that. That this man has a lot of knowledge in him. He can impact it to the students by having a roundtable tutorial that we benefited from. He can do so. And that was done. And Professor Lassie continued to give this tutorial until he retired. And he didn't die there. He died later at old age. So, what should we do for Professor Desalu? He can give Zoom lecture. 1 hour Zoom, or 40 minutes is enough. Once a year, to new students, new medical students, you can organize it so he will give it from his retirement home in Ibadan. He will sit and use the projection to do it. And he will keep him busy. Because at the Metropolitan Club where I go in Lagos, we have people who are in their, it's a once a week lunch. And you see these people on table 1, we call it, and they are in their 90s, 98, 99. Chief Akintola Williams, who died, I believe, last year at the age of 105, was coming to the table to eat. Just that exposure was something for them. So I recommend that to you. Thank you. Next slide. I will run over some slides so that I keep my time of 30 minutes, but as you heard in the lecture, Professor Desalu was in my interview for professorship in anatomy in the University of Lagos. At that interview, I was just like 31 plus. And all the people sitting, about the 15-man panel, they were all in their 50s and 60s. And my wife said, how are you going to go through this interview? Because about 2 years before that, Professor Lassie has said that, you know, you are ready to be a professor, but I fear for your age. So the day I went for that interview, my wife looked for my wardrobe and got the very